Hello friends, I welcome you in 7th lecture of root locus, and again today we will discuss one numerical. So here we go. Okay, the numerical is g of s h of s equal to k s plus 2 s plus 4 s plus 10 by s square s plus 5. So basically in this numerical we have 3 poles s square, that is 2 pole, and third one is s plus 5 and 3 zeros. Okay, so 3 pole and 3 zeros. Okay, so let us start with the numerical. Pole, number of poles are 3 and the values of poles are for s square 0 0, that means 2 pole at origin, and next one is minus 5. And talking about the 0 z, 3 zeros we have, and the values are minus 2, minus 4 and minus 10. Okay, so in this numerical, p is 3 and z is 3, so number of root locus branches is a bigger figure. These are same, so root locus branches will be 3. Okay, now next step is about existence of root locus. For existence, I drawn here S plane and marked all the poles and zeros over it. Here at origin, 2 poles 0 and 0. Okay, for S square. Then minus 5 next pole. Then talking about the 0, minus 2, minus 4, minus 10. So minus 2 is 0, minus 4 is 0, and minus 10 is 0. Okay, for existence, we have started our region from infinity and end on minus infinity. So first region is infinity to first pole. So if we put here a 1 point and checking on the right hand side, no pole and 0 available, so this is NRL, non root locus region. Then for next one, if you put point between 0 and minus 2 and checking on a right hand side, for here, okay, checking on right hand side, so there are 2 poles at same position, so figure is 2 even figure. Again, this is a non root locus region. Okay, now next, minus 2 to minus 4, if you put 1 point here and checking on right hand side, 1 2 and 3, because at same position there are 2 poles, so 3 is odd figure, so this region minus 2 to minus 4 is root locus region. Obviously here for minus 4 to minus 5 in this region, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so 4 is even figure, so this region is NRL. And again, this region will be root locus region because 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, and ultimately last region will be again NRL because 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is a NRL, non root locus region. Now talking about the asymptotes, firstly we will calculate theta and then we'll sigma. Okay, so for theta, formula is twice q plus 1 into 180 by p minus z, where q, value of q is 0 1 2 and up to p minus z minus 1. But in our numerical, number of pole and number of zero are same, 3 minus 3 0 0 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so here value is minus 1, we should start our value from 0, but the last value is minus 1, that's why there will be no asymptote available here, not an angle as well as not location of asymptote. Okay, because q is a minus 1, so this part is cancelled for this numerical, no asymptote overall. Next step is breakaway point. Okay, breakaway point. So first step for breakaway point is characteristic equation. So we arrange 1 plus g of s h of s equal to 0. Then simplify this, cross multiplication, this into this. So I have shown here directly. Then write down plain equation s cube plus 5 square plus k in bracket equal to 0. Then write this equation for the value of k. So k equal to this part will be minus, so minus s cube plus 5 square divided by this bracket. Okay, now for value of k, take a derivative with respect to s. So here you should apply division rule for derivative. Basically, denominator as it is and derivative of numerator minus numerator as it is and derivative of denominator divided by denominator's square. Okay, so you can calculate this. So after derivation and calculation, we got equation like 11 s raised to 4 plus 136 s cube plus 580 s square plus 800 s equal to 0. After solving this equation on calci, directly we get 0, minus 2.81 and minus 4.77 plus minus 1.75 I. So checking all these values for our existence of root locus, we got minus 2.81, this value as a valid value. Okay, minus 2.81. So minus 2.81 value will come in minus 2 to minus 4, this region, and this is a root locus region. That's why that value is valid value. Okay, then intersection with the imaginary axis. Next step is intersection with imaginary axis. As we already discussed that we don't have any asymptote here, as your asymptote is not intersecting with imaginary axis. That's why no need to calculate intersection with imaginary axis of root locus. Okay, so you can avoid that step. If you can't judge whether we need to calculate intersection with imaginary axis or not, you can directly go for the calculation. Construct characteristic equation as we have arranged, then set the complete equation in complete order, then rows array as we have discussed in previous numericals. Okay, and calculate the value of k marginal. Now we have done all the steps with a characteristic equation, then arranging, then row array, and finally from this array pattern we have calculated value of k marginal. And here for this numerical I got this value as minus 0.25. Okay, so k marginal can't be negative, so for negative value there will be no intersection point with imaginary axis. Okay, so here's the calculation part is over, so we will draw root locus now. Again, no need to calculate angle of departure and angle of arrival because we don't have any complex pole or complex zero. Okay, so let us draw root locus. I already shown number of poles and zeros over a S plane. Okay, for this numerical. So two poles at origin 0 0, minus 2 and minus 4 are the zeros, minus 5 is pole and minus 10 is 0 again. Okay, and your valid break away point is at minus 2.81. so minus 2.81, it will be minus 2.5. so likewise supposed to be here, so I'm showing here BA point equal to minus 2.81. okay, now starting with the root locus. Root locus always start from pole, so pole, two poles are here, one pole is here. Okay, and 0 0 and 0, three zeros are here. Okay, this is your non-root locus region and this is again non-root locus region. That means from this two pole root locus can't travel in this direction as well as in this direction along x-axis. Okay, so due to restriction of step number 2, we should draw root locus like this. Two branches will start from two pole. We can't draw on this axis and there are two poles, so two root locus we have started. Okay, these two branches will come at breakaway point. Where is the breakaway point? Here. So two branches will come at this point. Okay, they will collide and will approach to 0 because root locus always start from pole and end on 0. So two branches come here, they will split. One branch will end with 1 0 and another branch will end with another 0. Here minus 4 is 0, minus 2 is 0. So two branches started from 0 0. Okay, why we have shown root locus with this curve? Because this is NRL and again this is a NRL, non-root locus region. That's why we have shown like this. So two branches started, comes at breakaway point. Okay, they will collide, then out of these two, one will end with this 0 and other end on this 0. What about this? This is again one more pole, so root locus start in this direction, okay, and end on another 0, okay. And this is about the root locus graph. Thank you. The next numerical we'll discuss in a next lecture.